This is the straight leg hip extension exercise, and you can perform this off of a box, you can perform this off of a bench, pretty much any stable surface will do. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to go heels up on top of the box. And then we call this a straight leg, but that's a little bit of a misnomer because the knees are going to have a soft bend in them. So we don't looking for them to be locked out, just a little soft bend there. And what we're going to do is from this position, you are going to focus on driving your heels through the box or the bench or whatever it is that you have to be using for this exercise. So I'm going to just try to drive my heels through the box down into the ground. And then what's going to happen is because the box is going to give, my body's going to start to move, and then I'm going to come up almost into like a plank, like a reverse plank position. And just holding this here, I can tell you my hamstrings have a lot of tension on them. And then I'm going to ease it back down. Drive through the box and then ease it back down. Now, this may sound like semantics, but focusing on pushing those heels through the surface you're planted on, trying to pull them through that surface gets the hamstrings to fire. The other way that this could be done is just to kind of squeeze the glutes and drive up through the hips here. Is that a bad exercise? Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. It just puts more of the tension on the glute rather than the hamstring. And if you're going to work the glutes, there are better exercises than this. This is done right, will put a lot of tension into the hamstrings. We're doing it this way because part of the hamstring's job functionally, when we're upright in gait, is to slow down the foot as it's kicking forward when it's going through the gait cycle to get ready to plant. Well, this exercise really puts a lot of emphasis on the eccentric motions, especially you get up to the top and then ease it back down. So we're here, pull through that box, get into that kind of planked position, and then just ease it down into the eccentric or the lengthening aspect of the muscle action there. What some of the mistakes that you'll see folks make with this is as they start to fatigue, you'll see the toes start to kind of turn out. And what's happening is they're just looking for other parts of the hamstring, other hip extensors to help take up the slack there because they're getting fatigued. One of the best ways to fix that, have them start their feet here and then put a medicine ball in between their feet and have them clamp down on it. Now, how do we progress this? We're here to here, again, generating lots of tension on the hamstrings, but the client gets to the point where they need something just a little more challenging. We can go to here, have them pull one knee off, and then ease down the remaining leg. Here, keep the plank as you pull that leg off, and then ease it down. So again, both feet up to here, pull one leg off, ease it down nice and slow. Next step would be just to do that with one leg all the way through. So you're starting here, draw one knee up, pull this heel through the box, try to get into that plank position, and then ease it back down nice and slow. Last way, if you want to progress it, if I'm here, at this knee up, I'm going to drive down hard with this elbow as I push through this heel, and I'm actually going to reach forward with this one. So it becomes kind of a gait, very much a gait-oriented exercise. And I'm generating tension here and in the back of that hamstring as I'm going through that. So that is your straight leg hip extension exercise.